The war most Americans never saw almost broke the United States Army. It wasn't a battlefield defeat. It wasn't a foreign invasion. It was a crisis of confidence. In the late 1970s, after the long shadow of Vietnam, the United States Army faced a brutal truth. It was not ready for the kind of war that was coming. Across the Atlantic, the Soviet Army maintained massive armored formations positioned in Eastern Europe. Intelligence reports warned that if war erupted, thousands of tanks could surge through the Fulda Gap in West Germany within days. The balance of power looked fragile. The American public barely noticed. But inside the Pentagon, something revolutionary began. Instead of simply increasing troop numbers, military planners reimagined warfare itself. They called it AirLand Battle doctrine, a concept built around deep strikes, synchronized air power, electronic warfare, and maneuver dominance. It wasn't about matching the enemy tank for tank. It was about breaking their momentum before it could form. At the National Training Center in California's Mojave Desert, units trained against simulated Soviet-style forces using realistic scenarios. Laser-based engagement systems recorded every hit. Soldiers could no longer rely on excuses. Every mistake was measurable. Training became ruthless. Precision became religion. Then technology caught up. The M1 Abrams tank entered service, fast, heavily armored, and equipped with advanced targeting systems. The Patriot missile system strengthened air defense. Satellite reconnaissance improved battlefield awareness. But the real revolution was invisible. Command and control networks began linking units in real time. Instead of isolated divisions operating with delayed intelligence, commanders could coordinate across vast distances with unprecedented speed. When Iraq invaded Kuwait in 1990, the world expected a drawn-out conflict. Instead, Operation Desert Storm became a demonstration of synchronized modern warfare. Weeks of coordinated air campaigns dismantled Iraqi command structures. When ground forces moved, they didn't crawl forward, they swept laterally in a maneuver that stunned analysts. In just 100 hours of ground combat, Iraqi forces collapsed. The message was clear. American military power was no longer just about size, it was about systems integration. But power invites new threats. After the Cold War, the battlefield shifted again. September 11th changed the trajectory overnight. The Army had prepared for mechanized warfare against nation-states. Now it faced decentralized networks, insurgencies, and urban warfare. In Afghanistan's mountains and Iraq's cities, technological superiority collided with asymmetric tactics. Improvised explosive devices challenged armored dominance. Intelligence became more valuable than firepower. This forced another transformation. Counterinsurgency doctrine evolved. Small unit leadership gained strategic importance. Cultural awareness training expanded. Drones, once experimental, became central to reconnaissance and targeting. The Army built fusion centers where analysts combined satellite imagery, intercepted communications, and human intelligence into actionable plans within hours. Meanwhile, a new battlefield quietly emerged: cyberspace. Cyber units were established to defend military networks and disrupt adversary systems. Unlike tanks or aircraft, cyber weapons left no smoke trails. Their effects could be instantaneous and deniable. Artificial intelligence began assisting logistics planning, predictive maintenance, and threat analysis. Autonomous systems were tested cautiously. And yet, for all the complexity, one factor remained decisive: adaptability. The strength of the United States Army has never been static dominance. It has been iterative reinvention. From massed formations in World War II to network-centric warfare in the Gulf, from counterinsurgency patrols in Baghdad to cyber defense operations across digital terrain, each era demanded a shift in mindset. Today, modernization efforts focus on hypersonic weapons, long-range precision fires, space-based coordination, and multi-domain operations.
The Army is preparing not just for land conflict, but for integrated battles across air, sea, space, and cyber domains simultaneously. But here is the surprising truth. The most powerful weapon in the United States Army is not the Abrams tank. It is not a missile system. It is institutional memory.